What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Red Devils Report. Sunday, Old Trafford, 12:30 kick-off, the final home game of the Premier League season, and it is an emotional one. Manchester United host Nottingham Forest, and there is so much going on heading into this game. We're talking Champions League spots still to be confirmed. We've got Casemiro's Old Trafford farewell, injury doubts across the squad, and a manager in Michael Carrick who has completely transformed this club's season. There is a lot to get into, so let's not waste any time. Smash that like button, drop a comment below with your predicted lineup, and let's get straight into it. Right, before we get into the team news, let me just set the scene because this really is a big game, even if some people are trying to downplay it. Manchester United go into Sunday sitting third in the Premier League table with 65 points. Champions League football is secured. But the question is, can they lock up that third place finish? Here's the maths. With Liverpool and Aston Villa both drawing last weekend when United drew 0-0 at Sunderland, United now only need 1 point from their final two games to mathematically guarantee third. The last game is away at Brighton on the final day, so Sunday could be the day they seal it in front of their own fans. Now, the Sunderland result, let's be honest, was a flat performance, a goalless draw. Goalkeeper Sesko Ugarte was arguably United's best player on the night, but the squad was ravaged by injuries and Carrick was working with limited options. The good news, some of those players are coming back for Sunday. As for Forest, they're 16th on 43 points, already safe from relegation, but don't sleep on them. They have won 67% of their last 6 away games and have scored in 9 straight away Premier League matches. This will not be a walkover. Let's get into the injury room. Matthijs de Ligt out. Bad news first. De Ligt remains a long-term absentee. The Dutch centre-back has now missed 23 consecutive Premier League matches with a persistent back problem. There is still no clear return date. Season over for him, sadly. Casemiro expected to start. Now here is the big one, and the storyline that will define Sunday's atmosphere at Old Trafford. Casemiro missed the Sunderland game with a minor knock and there were genuine concerns, but Michael Carrick confirmed before that trip he will be fine for next week. It is nothing major. And Manchester United's official website then confirmed that Casemiro has returned to full training at Carrington. He is back. And Sunday against Nottingham Forest is expected to be his final appearance at Old Trafford before his contract expires at the end of the season. I expect the reception he gets on Sunday to be absolutely enormous. This is a player who gave everything for this club. It is going to be an emotional afternoon, and he is expected to start. Manuel Ugarte, doubtful. Ugarte missed Sunderland with a back problem picked up in training. Carrick confirmed. Manu had a problem in training with his back, so that's the reason for that. He is listed as doubtful for Sunday. Some reports suggest he is back in training and likely to return to the squad, but whether he starts is unclear. We'll know more as we get closer to kick-off. Benjamin Sesko, touch and go. Sesko came off at half-time of the big win over Liverpool after colliding with the advertising hoardings and aggravating a shin problem. Carrick said he'd been carrying a shin problem for some time and took another quite big bang on it. He didn't travel for Sunderland. Some outlets list him as out for Sunday. Others suggest he's in contention. This is the biggest injury uncertainty heading into the game. If he plays, he starts. If not, we're looking at Xerxes or another option up front. Keep an eye on the community tab for updates. No suspensions. Good news on the disciplinary front. 0 players suspended for this match. Or clean slate. Let's get into the predicted lineup. Formation 4-2-3-1 GK. Sesko Ugarte keeps his place. Despite the drab draw at Sunderland, he was one of United's bright spots. Right back, Nusayr Mazraoui, consistent all season, nailed on to start. Centre-backs, Harry Maguire alongside Lenny Yoro. De Ligt's absence means these two need to step up. Left back, Luke Shaw, double pivot. Casemiro comes back in and expect a huge reception when his name is read out. Alongside him, Kobbie Mainoo. What a future this kid has. Right midfield, Amad Diallo, one of the standout performers of the Carrick era. Number 10, Bruno Fernandes, always the creative heartbeat. Left midfield, Matheus Cunha, electric since arriving, gives United that directness and creativity they were missing. Up front, if Sesko is fit, he plays. First name on the team sheet when available. If he's ruled out, Brian Mbeumo pushes central, or Xerxes comes in. My predicted 11. Lamans, Mazraoui, Maguire, Euro, Shaw, Casemiro, Mainu, Amad, Fernandes, Cunha, Sesko/Mbeumo. Drop your predicted lineup in the comments. I want to see what you've got. I want to spend a minute on this because it deserves more than just a team news bullet point. Casemiro arrived at Manchester United in 2022 from Real Madrid. In his first season, he was sensational. Arguably the best midfielder in the Premier League. He dragged United's midfield single-handedly in big moments. He was the heartbeat. This season, at 34, he's been more of a squad player, but he's still contributed 30-plus appearances, goals, assists, and crucially, that winning mentality. Sunday will be his farewell at Old Trafford. He's expected to start, get his moment in front of the crowd, and get the send-off he deserves. If you're going to Old Trafford on Sunday, make some noise for Casemiro. The man deserves it. So where does all this leave us? United go into this as clear favourites, winning 83% of their last 6 home matches under Carrick. The form is there. Forest are safe and have a number of injury concerns of their own. Willy Boley and Callum Hudson-Odoi both out, but United cannot be complacent. Forest have scored in 9 straight away Premier League games. They beat United at Old Trafford last season. They don't roll over for anyone. My prediction, United 2-1 Forest. Casemiro gets on the score sheet for one last Old Trafford moment. I'm manifesting it. And United seal a top 3 finish in front of their own fans. That is everything for today's Team News breakdown. Sunday cannot come soon enough. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already. We post United content every single day. Drop your score predictions in the comments. Let's see who gets it right. I'll see you Sunday for the match reaction. Until then, take care and come on United.